everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today I'm going to show you my cream blush collection, cream and liquid, and I thought I would give you a little review on each product. I feel like cream blushes are so popular right now, and it's something that at first I wasn't really a big fan of, but as time went on I really learned to appreciate them and really enjoy them. So let's get into this video. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe and definitely keep on watching if you're a cream blush lover as well, or even if you're like not too sure about it, I might have something for your skin type or like something that you might like. So let's get into this and let's start with what I'm wearing today. This is from Chic Glam, so it's from Shein's website, so it's pretty affordable. They do come in quite a bit of colors, and this one is in Love Cake. So this is that baby doll like pink color that's super popular right now, and this is a liquid blush, but it comes with a little sponge applicator, and it's really easy to apply. You could just dot it on or swipe it on. And I like to use a brush to blend it in, but you could use your fingers or a sponge, but a sponge will take away some coverage. But it does have quite a bit of pigment, which I enjoy, but it's not crazy pigmented. It's not like, you know, the Rare Beauty blushes, but it's really pretty. This color, I love it. And it dries down pretty much to a powdery finish, which I really do enjoy, especially if you don't like anything too tacky or sticky on your face. I do enjoy this one. So I have a couple blushes from Beauty. I did get these sent for like a PR thing I did. Actually, no, this one was purchased and this one I got sent for free. So this is the new packaging that they're going to be doing with the gold, but they are cream blushes in these little dome, and this is the Raspberry Beret. I enjoy this one more than Beverly Hills. It is a bold color, but these blushes do sheer out, and I feel like this one like leaves more pigment on my face. Like I could actually see it better. And then this one is Beverly Hills. I believe this is a more popular color, more of that peachy pink color. These ones don't completely set down. They're more like a balmy blush. And like I said, they do sheer out, but the whole thing with Beauty is it's like barely their makeup. It's about your natural beauty, but they are really pretty. Just got interrupted by my cat, but they are really pretty. I find these are for people who like the glowy skin, the sheer blush. You don't like a lot of pigment. And yeah, they're for those people, and you can build them up, and like I said, they don't completely set down. They do stay a little bit dewy, but it's not like, it doesn't bother me, and I'm somebody who doesn't like that really dewy sticky finish. It doesn't super bother me because I can't really feel it on my face unless I touch it. Okay, these are a couple from Ulta Beauty, so they are affordable, and they're liquid blushes, and I did hear that these are like the Charlotte Tilbury dupes, and they're called the Stay Cheeky Liquid Blush, and I have the shades Velvet Rose and Peppy Peach. So they have the cool little droppers, so you can control how much product you get out, and these are more like a liquid serum blush. Here's the peachy, like corally shade. They're really pretty. And these ones definitely sheer out. They're very similar to like how the Beauty is, but you do have some pigment. It's not like the pigment completely goes away, but they definitely sheer out and give you a wash of color. And I would say these don't completely set down either. They do stay a little tacky, but I just think they're so pretty for like a sheer wash of color if you like that more sheer blush look. Now this cream blush is one of my favorites as well. It is from Dollar General. It is their Believe Beauty brand, and it's only $5. And they do have one other shade. I want to say it's like a coral shade, but this one is in Doll Face, and it's a cream. So it's in a pot, and it is just So pretty. It blends so well. It's so creamy. It definitely offers pigment, and I feel like it pretty much sets down on your face. So a great affordable blush if you have a Dollar General near you. I do only own one ColourPop Super Shock Cheek blush. This is a matte one and no vacancy. I believe this is a discontinued shade, but they still sell, you know, the ColourPop Super Shock blushes. Mine's a little dry, but still works. And I think these are great too. This one's a matte formula, so it's kind of like a cream to powder finish, and it definitely offers pigment. I feel like it blends really nice and has good staying power. So yeah, I really do at least like this formula. I haven't tried the other Super Shock Cheek products or in blush, but this one's a great one. Now this is one I got in a BoxyCharm. I'm not super familiar with it. It's called Floss and it's in the shade Sandals. So it is a cream and a stick formula. And I haven't used this that much to give a great review on it. The color is pretty. It seems to blend nice. I'm sure it's a great product. It feels a little tacky, but not bad. But like I said, I haven't used it that much to like really recommend it. Okay, so now here's a blush I am not crazy about. It is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Dewy Blush. It's too dewy. I know it says it in the name, and it is very liquidy. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. I feel like it's too greasy on my face. It doesn't wear well. It just makes me feel like an oil slick. So I'm not a fan of it. It's a pretty color. And yeah, just not a fan. If you like, you know, those serum, liquidy, like sheer blushes, I would recommend like these ones over the Physician Formula. Okay, I have this blush from LYS. It is the higher standard satin matte cream blush, and I have the shade Humble. LYS is sold in Sephora. It's a pretty affordable high-end brand, and here's the blush. I want to say it was under $20. I did purchase it directly from the website because I used my friend Dee Dee's 20% discount code. I will leave that down below in case you're interested in purchasing from LYS. But this is a really nice cream blush. I love the color, you know, that super pink, you know, popular color right now. It feels creamy. It blends really well. I feel like it dries down for the most part. It might stay a little tacky, and it does sheer out, but you can build it up. I just think it's a really nice, pretty cream blush, and you get a ton of product. Like, you don't need that much, and it's gonna last forever. It probably will go bad before I finish it, but I think it's a decent cream blush. I have these two from M Cosmetics. I actually purchased them on BoxyCharms, like their store. They were selling it for a discount price. I got Venetian Rose and Peachy Peach. I actually haven't worn these that much. They're serum blush and they're very pigmented. So they pack a punch. Here's Venetian Rose. They have pretty colors. I want to say I wore them a couple times, and the reason why I don't reach for them that much is they're very similar to like the Physician Formula, where they're super dewy. And I don't mind a little bit of dew, but I don't like it when it feels like, you know, like an oil slick. And these kind of do that for me. Like they sheer out a lot. Yeah, they just have like a heavy, sticky feel on my face. Remind me of the Physician Formula. So I'm not a super fan of the formula. I know a lot of people love those. It's just not my cup of tea. I have one e.l.f. putty blush, and I know they came out with the luminous versions. Since they came out the matte formula. I honestly don't know the shade I got. Oh, Turks and queso. Or Caicos. They have it so little, but these are like a matte cream blush, and they're like a cream to powder, so they will set down. I feel like they're a little sheerer, but you can build them up, and I think they're affordable, like beginner friendly cream blush. If you are into, you know, wanting to try a cream blush, definitely try one of the e.l.f. ones, because, you know, I think they're around $6. It completely set down on my hand. It feels like a powder, and they're not crazy pigmented, so they're easy to work with. So yeah, I recommend these definitely for beginners. Now, I have a bunch from Wet n Wild. A lot of these are really old, discontinued, but I thought I would show you anyways for like a little flashback. But I think they still sell these. They might be harder to find, but they are the Mega Glow Makeup Stick, and this is the blush, and I have it in Floral Majority. This is really pretty. It's easy to use when they're in a cream or a stick formula, because you could just swipe it on and blend it out. It has a really nice color. They are creamy. They do offer pigment, but once you blend it in, it pretty much almost sets. Not as much as the e.l.f. one did, but yeah, as it sits longer, the more it like sets down. But these are pretty, they are affordable, and I also feel like these are beginner friendly. Now to show you some old Wet n Wild stick blushes. This is the Mega Glow Mega Stick. Do you guys remember these? This is Light Up My Hibiscus. I believe this is actually like a highlighter, but it's too dark for me to be a highlighter, so I always used it as like a glowy blush. I don't think I actually wore this that much, but it's just cool to have, just a memory lane. I enjoy seeing these in my collection once in a while. They make me smile. These were actually a part of some kind of collection. They're the Cheek and Lip Tint, and I have Crush Upon a Time. I remember these being more dewy. I actually preferred them more for the lips. They're definitely different formula to this one. This one dries down more. This stays pretty dewy. Like, I've never usually been a fan of lip and cheek products, because either they're too dewy and glossy. They're more for the lips, you know? Like, nice lip product. I know this is so old. Some people are going to cringe, but nice lip product, but not so much for the cheek. They're pretty colors. This one is Kiss Me If You Can. And then I have Flirt on the Street. This is when I first got into watching YouTube and I had to buy everything in the collection. Now I have the Rare Beauty blush. This is in the shade Lucky. These blushes sell out like crazy. They are so popular. These are the most pigmented liquid blushes I have ever tried. Use with caution. I do not think these are beginner friendly. You have to know what you're getting into when you buy a Rare Beauty blush, especially in such a bold shade. Like, I love the color. It can be sheared out. I think is so pretty. You only need a dot. Not even. This is too much. Like, what I do is I'll dot it out on my hand, pick up a tiny bit, maybe pat it even out on my hand, and then go in. Maybe I'll just do a little. A tiny dot. That's all you need. And then you have to blend quick, because if you take too long, it will, you know, dry down and it doesn't move. It doesn't budge. These are long wearing. They pretty much set down. They almost work like a stain, so they are going to stain your cheeks. They do offer more wearable colors, so you don't have to go so bold, but I love it for the summertime. I think it's so pretty. I'd love to get more of these. They are more high-end, more expensive, and like I said, the shades sell out like crazy. but I would definitely like to purchase another one for like the winter fall time, maybe a more neutral color, because this is more like a summer fun shade. I have this matchstick from Fenty Beauty. It's in chili mango, and I got this in a BoxyCharm. I don't know if they reformulated since, because this is part of like their first launch, but I've never been a fan of this formula. It's very dry. Like when you swipe it on, it just feels dry, and the color is very, very bold. I don't know. I'm not super crazy about orange blushes. I like my pinks, my bright pinks, my baby doll pinks. And I do love my like neutral mauvey rosy blushes, but I've never been super big fan of the formula. I mean, it seems to be blending okay right now, but it has a lot of shimmer in it. It almost looks metallic. It's just not for me. So I honestly never reach for that blush. I have this one from Natasha Denona. This is the Cupid Cheek Duo. I want to say this was exclusive to BoxyCharm, and it's a cream blush and highlighter. So the highlighter is powder. I think the highlighter is pretty. My hand is a little damp from the makeup wipe, but the highlight's definitely pretty. I wouldn't say it was anything like that my drugstore products couldn't offer. And then the highlight is more balmy, and it has like an iridescent to it, more like a highlighter type product. I'm honestly not that crazy about this. You would think I would love this, you know, but it's more like balmy, like tacky, doesn't really set down. I feel like it moves around on my face, so I'm not a super fan of this product. This is new to me. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's from Alleyoop. I did do a video using this, but it's a cream product. You do have your if I could open it, the highlighter, blush, and bronzer, but I'm just going to talk about the blush today. And I actually do really enjoy this. I do worry about it drying out in the packaging because there's nothing to really seal it. Like it just slides and it's not airtight. So I do feel like this product will go bad on me, but I do like the formula. It is creamy, a little bit like dewy, balmy, but it's not like super greasy feeling. It kind of reminds me of like the LYS. I like the LYS formula better than the Alleyoop, but the Alleyoop product isn't bad if you want like a more sheer, dewy type of blush. Okay, this one I'm not really a fan of this. This is Ulta Beauty. It is a double date lip and cheek, and you have two products similar to like the Alleyoop, but these are too balmy, too glossy. I don't feel like they're good products for my cheek. I think the color is fun, but I would more likely use it on my lips than my cheeks, just because it's too greasy. I'm not a fan. Like, that's the fine line with cheek cream, liquid cheek. You have to know, like, if you like super sheer, super pigmented, you like it to be more like a powder, or if you want it to be, if you have super dry skin and you want that super hydrated blush. But this is too much for me. And then it came with like a clear, it almost feels like a wax. Definitely a balm. I don't know if they meant you could like layer it with each other. I don't know. It's just a weird product. I never reach it. I believe this is discontinued. It's from Ulta Beauty, the Lip and Cheek, and I got in the shade Mauves. I remember when I bought this, I did enjoy it. It's very, very similar to the Wet n Wild one. So I do believe it's discontinued, but if you like something like this, it is a little sheer. Like it shears out. Actually the color. Let me compare the color. Okay, so Ulta, right here. My hand is gonna be so stained. And Wet and Wild. Okay, a little bit different. The Ulta has more of a pink, and then this one's more, a little more corally, but very similar formulas. Creamy to the touch, blend out. They kind of set down, but not completely. But you always can put a little powder over your blushes if you want it to set down, or you could just leave as is. Now this is one from Milk Makeup. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I never reach for it. It's still in the packaging. I think I used it once. It's tiny. I want to say this is like a lip and cheek product. It comes with like a little cap to keep it from drying out, which is nice. But this is very, very glossy. Like, I don't even know how they can consider that a cheek product. It's like a gloss. Like, if you like that, like gloss wet look, I guess it would be a product for you. But for me, it's like, doesn't offer any pigment, and it feels like a lip gloss. So, not for me. And the last product that I own that is in the cream liquid blush category is the Rhubarb and Rose Creamy Lip and Chic product from Seraphine Botanicals. This is a BoxyCharm product. It's cute. I love the colors, but this is like a bomb. I am not a super fan of the, like I said, these lip and cheek products. So for me, this would be more of for lips. If you got this in your BoxyCharm, I would love to know what you think about this. If you actually use it on your cheeks. I guess if you had very dry skin and maybe in the winter it would work better, but right now these would just melt right off my face. Love the colors. And they do, you know, sheer out for the most part, but they do keep the pigment behind. I'm not crazy about it. So the brushes I like to use when I'm using cream blushes are the Merit Beauty. This is just the only brush that they own, but it's perfect. It's like small, perfect to hold on to, and dense, and I just like to push it right in. And this is another one from BH Cosmetics. It's an angled powder brush, but it's pretty dense. And I feel like it would help sheer out more of a pigmented cream blush. But I do enjoy those. And also, I have it in my bedroom, but the e.l.f. Putty brush, that works great for cream blushes and bronzers. So out of these, which one are my favorites? I think you already know. Definitely love the Rare Beauty. So pigmented, stays put, doesn't stay tacky. But such a fun color. Definitely want more of these. This one from Merit Beauty, it's just so easy to apply. Just swipe it. I love the color Raspberry Beret. And it's just easy for an everyday, quick, on-the-go look. I just swipe it on, blend it real quick, and I'm good to go. And probably my Dollar General cream blush, and then this She Glam is really good too. So those are like my super favorites. Maybe the e.l.f. I have to throw in the e.l.f. But yeah, so let me know what your favorite cream liquid blushes are. Do you own any of the same ones I do? And what are your thoughts and opinions? Do you disagree with me? I would love to know. And I guess it depends on your skin type. I have normal skin, so right now in the summertime it will get a little oily with the heat, and in the winter it can get a little dry, but most of the time it's pretty normal, not too oily, not too dry. So my preference of like cream blushes is like right in the middle, or if it completely sets down to a powder. I don't like anything too dewy or sticky. So, but anyways, guys, I very much enjoyed sharing my cream blushes with you. I do have a few video ideas in the works, like I want to talk about some of my Amazon purchases. I do have a BoxyCharm, or 2 BoxyCharms coming on Saturday, and I have a couple collabs I gotta do coming up. So I'm going to be busy. I know I've been pretty inactive on YouTube, but I don't know, life is busy. what else can I say? And it's a lot of work to film a video, edit it, get it to, you know, do all that and then upload it. It takes time. It's time consuming. But anyways, guys, I'm going to stop babbling. It's probably already a very, very long video that I'll have to try to cut down as much as possible. But I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.